Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. My name is Corinthian, but everyone calls me Rinnn. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it's a whole vibe here. You're gonna love it here. In today's video, we're getting into this makeup look as well as this outfit. I'm obsessed with how this look came out. Like, I'm just obsessed with how everything came out. So if you're interested in seeing this makeup look or you're interested in seeing where I got my outfit from, keep on watching. First on the agenda is our brows. I'm gonna be using my Got To Be glue gel. It's in this little container so I could travel with it, but I'm gonna be using my Got To Be glue gel, and y'all know the vibes. I'm just gonna use this to shape my brows. Okay, I am going to be using my NYX micro brow pencil, and I'm going to use this to fill in my brows. And y'all know, get the brows some color and fill in those areas that are sparse. I'm just going to go in with my CoverGirl True Blend Concealer, and I am going to use this to clean up my brows. All right, so now that our eyes are all prepped and primed and ready for the shadow, I'm going to pick up my Morphe 3502 palette. And y'all, this palette, it don't look like it, but it been through a lot, okay? It been through a lot. So we're gonna use this palette for our eyeshadow today. I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and I'm just going to apply that kind of all over my lid in a sense. So I do want to give kind of a cat eye effect. So as I'm applying the shadow, I'm just like winging it out like so. Okay, now I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and I'm going to use this right in my crease, still winging this out. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm like focusing the shadow right here. And I'm also still winging it out. This look is gonna give. It's gonna give, but it's supposed to give. Y'all see how I'm not like dragging it right here? I'm just like focusing it here and then dragging it out. So here, out. These soft glams have really been like pushing me to create soft looks without making it so dramatic, because I know I'm somebody that don't like really crazy looks, and if I do have something a little more on the glam side, I like it to be still soft, okay? I still want it to give me soft. I'm going to pick up this L'Oreal Infallible Concealer to cut my crease, and this is in the shade 360. And the reason why I like this concealer to cut my crease and clean up my brows is because it becomes tacky very fast. Like, it really gets the job done without having to do too much. It really acts as if it was dead ass an eyeshadow primer, and I love that. I love that. So I'm just gonna take it on this brush and apply it right here. And as y'all can see, when I apply this, I'm just like tapping it, because like I always tell you guys, you want your eyeshadow base or primer, whatever you're using, you want it to be tacky so that when you apply your shadows, they're not breaking up, they're not giving like that crinkly effect. They look good and smooth. They look like butter rather than looking a mess. I'm just gonna mix the white in this palette and the nude in this palette together, and I'm just going to use that and apply it all over my lid. And y'all see what I mean? Like, the shadow is not breaking up. It's just literally setting that concealer. Like, That's why it's important to tap your concealer around. And even when you're applying the shadow, you want to tap the eyeshadow into the concealer. I am going to go back in with that first brush and the first shadow, and I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges of this and make sure that there's no harsh lines and it's soft. I'm gonna pick up this Inglot liner, and this is in the shade number 77, and this is a gel liner that I've seen so many people rave about, and I truly did not understand why they were raving about it. This liner is so bomb. It dries super fast and it just does what you need it to do. And now I'm just going to pick up this black and brown from this palette. And I am going to use that to set this eyeliner in place while smoking it at the same time. So just watch what I'm doing, y'all, because I'm literally pressing the shadow in and then smoking it at the same time. Okay. Y'all see how it's giving me like that soft liner? In fact, not soft, because soft is definitely not the word, but it's given exactly what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go in with some lashes from my beauty line, and this is in the shade Godiva. And these are like some short, wispy lashes, and I just think they're super perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. These lashes just look so perfect with this look. Like, I'm already excited to see how it's all gonna come together. To prep for my face, I'm gonna be using this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I haven't used this in a long time, but let's see what it's hitting for today. One thing I do really like about this primer is that it really grips your makeup. Like, the name of it is correct, because it really grips your makeup. I just wanna make sure I'm getting my smile lines, because they be trying me sometimes. All right, y'all. I'm going to be using my NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. And this is my holy grail. I don't need to say too much because y'all know how I feel about this foundation. But this bottle is almost empty. So I'm going to be ghetto. And I'm going to take my brush. And we going to get all that foundation out of there. Because we cannot be letting this good foundation go to waste. I was dead going to throw this bottle away. Just like this. But I was like, there is a good amount left in there that I could definitely use. Y'all see how this foundation is a perfect match? Like, look at her. This is literally my skin. This is another layer of my skin. And I'm using my brush that I use for my brows. I'm just using that on my forehead because right now I don't have much of a forehead. And again, I don't want like makeup all over my edges. And this brush is small enough to help me blend the foundation. And then it's also dense enough to blend out the foundation and give it that like flawless effect. And then I'm just gonna pick up my Real Technique foundation brush, and this brush is like a holy grail in my kit and in my makeup kit because the way the brush is shaped, it just really blends out your foundation in nicely. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Age Rewind concealers, and this is in the shade 144 and 146. 144 goes directly under my eye, like right here, and 146 goes on all my highlighted points. So when I'm bringing this concealer over here, I want to make sure that I'm not only lifting my face, but I'm cleaning up that eyeshadow to emphasize that winged out, like smoked out liner. And then like I told you guys, I use 144 directly under my eye, and that's just acts as like added brightness because we all know Rinnn loves a bright under eye. It's gonna look like money. It's gonna look like money when I'm done. I am gonna use this Black Radiance foundation stick in the shade Espresso, and I'm gonna go in and add some color and structure to my face. When I have a frontal on, I do not contour my forehead. I may use a little bronzer, but I don't contour because my forehead already looks like really, really small. I feel like when I conceal my face and I start to like contour and all of that, like that's when I really start to see my makeup coming together. And that's when I really start to feel myself like, hold on, girl. Hold on, you might have did something there. You might have did something. Makeup is like really therapeutic for me. And true story, I love doing my makeup while I listen to like a crime show podcast, something crime related. Like, call me crazy, but I love watching and listening to crime shows while I do my makeup. I don't know what it is. It does make sense because my major was criminal justice. And for this to be a drugstore concealer, it's just great. Honestly, one thing I can say is that drugstore does the fuck out of concealers. Like, if the drugstore gonna give you anything good out of like complexion products, it's gonna be concealer. Like, they really, really, really know how to do concealer. This concealer is like high key, low key, highest of key, competing with my big dog concealer. Like, this concealer is so perfect. And they have a really, really wide shade range. So, y'all know we love that. I always blend out directly under my eyelash because I want that concealer to be as tacky as possible. I was talking to one of my models at the shoot, and she's also a makeup artist. And we were just talking about how people feel like soft glams should be cheaper. I don't know why, because soft glams actually are a little bit more work. Because you're not doing anything crazy on your eyes, you have to really, really make sure like you're well blended. Like, the time I show y'all on the camera versus the time I actually spend blending are two completely different times. Like, it takes me a while to really get well blended makeup. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to rush when you're blending. Like, you should really, in all honesty, take your time to blend. Like, I take my time, and that's why my face is always like really like seamless and flawless. This ain't gonna happen right here. Ain't gonna happen if you don't take your time to blend. I be trying to tell y'all, you gotta take that time to blend. Like, don't do your makeup in a rush. I ain't even set nothing down yet. Like, this really looks seamless. So I just go back in with my brush and make sure that everything is giving me very much of this. The setting powder is almost done, and I'm literally gonna cry when it's done. But I'm gonna go to Ulta to grab another one of this because this shit right here, this shit is crack, okay? This is the Laura Mercier Loose Honey Setting Powder. I don't always show this, but I do go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in medium to deep. And, ooh, that's what I use to kind of clean up my contour. Yeah, I don't know if I want to smoke the bottom, but I feel like I should. Like, I feel like it's only right. We'll figure that out after we bronze up our face. So I am going to be going into the Morphe bronzer in the shade Leader. I love this stuff. Like, literally, since I started using this bronzer, I have not done my makeup without using this bronzer. Like, it just really adds color back to your face. I also really, really love the shade range. Yeah, like, this bronzer, like, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I was whole turned the wrong way, but like, look at her. Like, look how she just set that so nicely. She's giving my skin a glow. Like, this bronzer is just, it's everything and more, okay? I'm always try to be really light-handed with this on my nose because, of course, I want my nose contour to be set and to stand out, but I don't want it to be too harsh. And I'm just gonna go back in with my Real Technique Instapop cheek brush, and I'm just going to use that to press the powder in. I don't dust my powder away. I feel like sometimes that causes the powder to break up. I don't know if I'm not doing it right or what's going on, but this way works better for me. So this is the way I do it. And I don't apply any excess foundation on the brush. I just go in with whatever's on the brush and I use that to set my face. I feel like we should just smoke it. Yeah, I say fuck it. Let's do it. Let's smoke it. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, so I am going to be using my Inglot liner. And I'm going to apply that directly on my waterline. I'm just going to pick up this shadow right here. And that's the first shadow I'm going to use to kind of smoke this out. This gave a bit of me, okay? Like, I love how all these looks that I've been doing lately is like screaming fall season. It's screaming fall slay. Like, what? I don't know what blush I want to use, but I see a red shadow in this palette that I think would look like bomb as blush. So, I'm going to pick up this red shadow right here. And I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones, okay? Don't be afraid to use eyeshadows as blushes because they could come out looking like this, okay? This is fire. Like, this is straight heat. I'm now gonna go in with my Maybelline Sensational Mascara. And I'm just gonna use that to blend the natural lashes, the falsies, and also apply some to my bottom waterline. Y'all, I love this mascara because the brush really gets your lashes, okay? It reminds me of the Better Than Sex mascara and the wand on that. So if you've used that, then you know that this is bomb. I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and this is their powder foundation in the shade 365. And I'm just gonna use this to pretty much set all over my face. I'm gonna be using my Black Radiance foundation stick, and this is in the shade Chocolate Dip, and I'm gonna use that to on my lips. And we're overlining our lips, of course. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. gloss in the shade Mocha Twist, and this is a lip plumber, so it makes the lips look even more juicy, and y'all know I love that. I'm gonna take one of my favorite glosses, which is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, and I'm just going to apply that much right in the middle. And then I'm gonna set everything down with the Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. Hey guys, this is pretty much the finished look. I'm honestly obsessed. Like, I know I say that about all my makeup looks, but it's really because I be doing a damn thing. Like, can we agree that I be doing a damn thing with these looks? The bust down middle part really elevated the look. The eyes are giving, the skin is giving, like everything's giving what it's supposed to give. Into our outfit, these earrings, this bracelet, as well as my sunglasses that you guys see over here is from a company on Instagram called Beholdy. I think I'm saying it right. Forgive me if I'm butchering the name. They are Black owned and they are Liberian owned, so y'all know I love that. They were kind enough to send me over a few pieces for me to try out, and let me just say the quality of the jewelry is amazing. It's super inexpensive and it's just like really cute statement pieces. If you guys are not new here, you know that I love like little cute hoop earrings, and yeah, and this is just fitting because I'm trying to step my jewelry game up. So yeah, shout outs to them for sending me over these pieces. We're right along into our outfit. This full outfit is from Shein. I was shook when I saw this. I was just like, no, I need this in my cart like now. Like I literally ordered the outfit right away. I think it's super classy, super fall appropriate. It's giving me very much boss bitch. It's really giving a bit of me. That's it. It's giving a bit of me. So I was like, I have to have it. Like the outfit is just, it's so nice, especially for the price. You guys know that Shein is super inexpensive. The only thing that I did not like about this outfit was the fact that it came with lining of like shorts. There's like shorts lining, and it looked super awkward because it was uneven. So I did just go ahead and cut it out, but you know, anybody could do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the full outfit, the full makeup look. Like, yes, everything is giving a bit of me. It's giving a bit of me, okay? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, this outfit. If you guys would like to see more 2-in-1 get ready with me's, or just get ready with me's period, make sure you give my video a thumbs up so I know the type of content that you guys like. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.